Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. Today we've been doing a little quick red line ride. Time the difference between North Quincy and Williston. Alright, gonna time my trip between North Quincy and JFK and North Quincy. Reset our timer. And there's close. My friend, that's because somebody held the door. You know who we are? No, 1880. Hello, Wither Bonnie. Welcome aboard. So, 1883 is not present. Timing our trip between North Quincy and JFK, Mass, southbound. So far, we're going 25. All right, now we're going 40. Design speed. Oh, look at this. I-93 parking lot jammed up again. Gee. I-93 parking lot jammed up at 11 p.m. Day or night, the parking lot is always jamming. Those people should be taking the T. Oh. Now we slow down to 25 miles per hour, so they put another left lane closed ahead. So something happened on the parking lot. Passing Savin Hill at 25 miles per hour. Used to go 40, but now we're back at 25. Let's see. Yeah, they're using double trucks on the parking lot. FedEx. See, you get tail lights as far as the eye you can see. Now we're entered into another slow zone. So everyone is going slow. No matter, you either got the I-93 parking lot or the red line. Yep, they added another slow zone yet again on the Braintree branch. Because of negligence, because they're not maintaining the right of way correctly. They shut it down over the weekend due to unrelated work, but they should have it. At least they should do some proactive work. But yeah, now this is another slow zone. And we're not even at the Braintree Ashmont split. Due to the red line Ashmont train veers off west, heading towards Fields Corner. I think on the orange line, they arrive as smooth as butter. So yeah, they're really taking the slow zones off the orange line, and I'm surprised how quick it went. So they probably, the slow zones have migrated to the red line. Yeah, so I-93 is clogged up. Red line slowed down. The only thing, commuter rail, which is sporadic during the late. Anything after 7:15 is sporadic. You have 7:15, no trains during the 8 p.m. period. Then you have some random sporadics. And then you have your mass transit like sporadics. but that's expected during nighttime. Well, Green Line, there's only 10 slow zones left on the entire Green Line network, which is pretty impressive. So, and Blue Line still has some slow zones to go. So actually, Blue Line is shut down right now due to scheduled track maintenance between the Bolden and Orient Heights. Even though that the Blue Line service is suspended between Bolden and Orient Heights, shuttles only go to Government Center. And if you want to get there, you can just walk. See, that's how service is going. See, we haven't even made past the Ashmont split yet. We got 15-13 leading. You just saw the Ashmont train go by. They're going at 25 miles per hour while we're only going at 10. So the slow zone, originally, last time we did a slow zone check-in, that the slow zone existed from the bridge all the way up to the Ashmont split, but now it's been extended even further from the Ashmont split to just south of Savin Hill from Braintree Branch. So now I think it's gonna be slow. So far it's been 5 minutes and 45 minutes. I mean 5 minutes and 45 seconds. But yeah, they're gonna fix the slow zone between, hopefully, JFK, Mass, and Park Street. Trains will not run. Let's hope they do it right this time. Hopefully they should be able to get those stubborn slow zones. They should eliminate the slow zone between South Station and Broadway and Andrew. Since those are in the unencumbered space. So where their Bonnie says they're gonna go to bed soon. But they're gonna try to still. See the time it takes. Yeah. I'm getting tired myself too. Hopefully, I don't fall asleep like I did the last train. Boy, am I tired. I guess 3 hours of sleep is not enough. Like, wow. I'm gonna sleep so good when I get back to the But yeah, still going slow at 10 miles per hour. Yeah, they added even more slow zones. Yeah, it's gonna sound the alarm about the slow zone crisis. Because at one point, once upon a time, I think at the beginning of this year, between North Quincy and JFK, Mass, there were only 40s and 25 miles per hour speed restrictions. All right, because I go clip this into short. So once upon a time, on the wonderful land of the MBTA, there lived a line called the Red Line. Ran from Airwife to Braintree and Braintree to Ashmont. But today our story will be on the Braintree branch and slow zones between JFK and North Queens. I'm not going to go through the entire history. So early 2024 between JFK and Mass and North Quincy, there were only 40 mile per hour and 25 mile per hour speed limits. But then weeks after weeks, there was a new slow zone between the Ponza River between just before the I-93 parking lot meeting again. Let's say Boston Bowl. And say like there was a slow zone between, I don't know, like a few yards before the Boston Bowl, then the Boston Bowl area. Then the slow zone, I think there was a slow zone between the Morrissey, I could call this the Morrissey area, the Morrissey and Braintree Ashmont split, the red line split. But then those two slow zones got combined eventually. So you have a slow zone between the Ashmont split and the Boston Bowl bridge. But now it got extended to the Neponset River Bridge. Then later, the 10 mile per hour. So the new things I was talking about is 10 mile per hour. So from the Boston Bowl Bridge to the Morrissey and the red line split was all 10 miles per hour. But then that southbound track heading southbound between more slow zones between the Neponset River Bridge, the beginning of the Neponset River Bridge, to all the way down to, I believe, all the way down to the Ashmont split, 10 miles per hour. But then it expanded over the bridge to the, now it goes from the edge of the bridge south. So originally it started from the north end of the bridge down. Now the bridge is now restricted. Then now later we have slow zone extended to the red line. Now it was restricted between the Braintree split. No, I say Braintree split, so in the news. So the red line split. So the red line split is where the actual tracks diverges, not at JFK Mass, just for your information. So when the train actually veers off, Ashmont train veers off west, away from the rest of the main line, or line. So we have a 10 mile per hour speed restriction between the red line split and the end of the southbound exit of the Neponset River Bridge. But now, in this day and age, with more slow zones and more slow zones and more slow zones infesting the Braintree branch, now we have a slow zone between the other new slow zone between the Braintree red line split southbound and a point south, let's say, maybe, yeah, because it's like just south of Savin Hill. 10 miles per hour between south of Savin Hill and the end of the Braintree Bridge. No, man, the Neponset River Bridge. It's now been 12 minutes since we left JFK UMass. Doors closed, and we're still going at the measly 10 miles per hour. I think when the Ashmont branch was closed, I was able to record a trip that was 6 minutes between JFK, Mass, and North Quincy. I think 7 minutes. 7 minutes, maybe. Just to be more realistic, when I was taking, obviously it's going to take double the time. Again. But the thing is, like, before that, it was worse. But then it got better, but now it got worse again. Like, we just need things to get better and stay better. But now they also extended some slow zones on the northbound side, which I will have to do another investigation. I did an investigation a few months ago, but now I need to redo my investigation or redo another live stream to document this, because these slow zones are starting to get out of hand. But with that being said, there was a slow zone between Wallaston and North Quincy that has now been removed, thankfully. It used to be 10 miles per hour, but now it goes all the way up to 40, which is good. But now on the longest stretch of the red line between stations, JFK and North Quincy, This is the worst possible place to have slow zone. This is more agonizing than the Broadway Andrew JFK mass slow zones. The Andrew to JFK, and there goes the commuter rail, $6.50 a piece, and that one's going to Greenbush. Yep, probably last train of the night. Yep, that is the last train of the night. Yep, 14 minutes. Still going 10 miles per hour. So these slow zones are getting out of hand. I feel like the red line branching branch has been put on the back burner, even though that we're trying to focus on. I know they had a plan and everything, but it's starting to get out of hand. It's not that I have faith in the plan. It's that the solutions are far ways away, and I'm afraid that slow zones are starting to increase before they're getting better. But I see that the T's maintenance is doing their best with what they have with the resources. Hey, at least we can be thankful that the slow zone between North Quincy and Wallaston is removed on southbound. So that's a good plus, because I did mention that slow zone in one of the videos or whatnot. Now we're creeping slowly over to the Ponce River Bridge, and also now we're going back to 25 after being here for about 15 minutes. The train did not stop due to ATC. This is just normal operations. I'm kidding you not. This is 15 minutes since we left. That's a quarter of an hour. Anywho, between the edge of the Boston newspaper rail overpass, that's what I'm going to call it. So, not a real big deal, but they made before Savin Hill to the end of Savin Hill 25 miles per hour only. So they added another slow zone, but it's not as impactful as that one. And also, between the edge of the bridge and North Quincy, used to be 40 miles per hour, but now is back down to between the bridge and the Hancock Street, between the Ponce River Bridge and the Hancock Street Bridge, is only 25 miles per hour. But now we can go. But now we're in the zone where this is the only place where it's normal, besides some other small pits and pieces. Yeah, we finally made it to North Quincy. And the funny thing is, the next train's in 11 minutes. And according to this time, the train left JFK, Mass, 7 minutes ago. Or, unless if I'm wrong. But yeah, hold on. 17 minutes and 24 seconds just to go run stop. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's crazy. 1856. Probably 1856. Hello, Nix. See, we're the Bonnie Cave and track my train properly because there's two between North Quincy and JFK. Now the slow zone is pretty good, so yeah, this is all I have to say. It's like red line slow zones are starting to increase on the Braintree branch, which is concerning. I'm not complaining. I'm just a concerned red line citizen and stuff. So yeah, hopefully they can come up with some short-term solutions for the time being. With that being said, thank you for watching. Have a nice day and see you in the next stream.